The following is a special presentation from the Pro Wrestling
and you talk
Report.
about making people hate you. And arguably you were, and probably still are, one of the most hated men in professional wrestling as it pertains to fans. And back in the day where you really had to worry about your own personal safety, what was your scariest moment as it pertains to fans and them trying to get after you, whether it be in an arena or maybe just outside of the wrestling world?
Well, I had my wife with me, and I ain't going to say the city.
Was it Milwaukee?
No. No, but it could have been if I'd been here more often. But somebody threw a bottle and hit me, and I got like 20-something stitches, 26 stitches inside. I've had a gun pulled on me. Wow. And I say pulled on me. They showed me the gun, let them know that they had stuff like that. Yeah. And it really happened, throwing bottles in. I had darts thrown into the ring. The darts you throw in
right.
They threw them in the ring, and they just missed me. Yeah. And stuff like that. And people took it to me. People hated me. Mm-hmm. They truly hated me. And I'm good at making people hate me. I mean, that's my wife.
Yeah. It takes skill and it takes talent, and that skill and talent was recognized. You were inducted into the World Wrestling Entertainment Hall of Fame.
And
there's the
No, that's Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame.
And out in Las Vegas, Nevada?
No, this was in New York, out of New York.
Fantastic.
There's only 33 in this one.
A beautiful ring.
It's the one that I'm most proud of.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you about that because there's been discussion, or you've heard, or we've heard anyways, things about how you felt about that induction into the WWE Hall of Fame. Yeah. And I think in addition to getting the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame there, a moment that was captured by WWE and put out on TV all over the world, but you weren't as happy with that as many people may have expected you to be.
Well, it's not the same, This ring here, there's a panel, and you get voted on if you get in this, just like the regular Football Hall of Fame. I'm in my college football Hall of Fame, the one that John Matuszak, me and John played together. Yeah. John's in it, and myself. But you in this, you get voted in. You're not selected by the boss,
right,
or kissing somebody's butt to get there. Mm-hmm. No, and to me, that's why. Thank you for the ring, but this one's the one.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I leave it in the drawer. Matter of fact, I got a guy that wants to buy it. I think I'm going to sell it.
What's the opening bid on that ring?
I don't know.
Well, no matter what, and you're definitely right, and we've heard a lot of feedback about the WWE Hall of Fame, and there are many others, including that one. And to be voted on by a board, I mean, really, you have to honor that a lot more because it is judged on, and it is legit, as you said. It's not just a selection. Deservedly so, being inducted into those Hall of Fames. Paul Orndorff, as a fan growing up, I remember the WrestleManias, I remember all the great days, and I remember hating you. I remember just hating your guts. But I wanted to tune in to see who was going to get you. And really, that's what it's all about.
That is the element that is lost today, is that I can take, over the years, I was taught and watched and listened how to put people in the seats, not the office saying, here's the seat. It don't work that way. You got to give them a reason to be in the seat. Mm-hmm. And that's what we were taught to do. That's how I was taught to do. And I did my own little thing in my own little way, and it worked. Because, first of all, I wanted to be different than every other wrestler that ever put a pair of tights on. Yeah. And I think I was. Totally different than anybody else. I don't think there's been anybody that had the energy, the aggressiveness, quite frankly, the body. And that was a true-blooded athlete.
And it showed in the ring.
Think about it. And that's bragging? Call it what you want.
It's not bragging when it's right.
But it's the truth. Yeah. And people hate the truth. You know that.
They really do. Believe me, they do. I know that. Paul Orndorff, it is really an honor to be able to sit here and talk to you and hear about your perspective on professional wrestling and what made you what you were. And I want to thank everybody here in Milwaukee for tuning in to the Pro Wrestling Report. Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful, our guest.